Well, it's morning, day 5, and it's like 5:30, and I have rain. So this trip is turning out to be quite the adventure. I don't know how good it'll you can see outside, but yeah. We're all batting down, had been, because it looked like storms last night, so I fixed everything last night. Guess I'm eating breakfast in the tent. That's okay, but the problem is, my food is out of my kayak. So is my rain gear. That's alright though, I guess I'll go get it. Anyway, we'll see how the day unfolds. So there's a view from my tent. It's been about 45 minutes. And I'm just waiting. Got just a couple of little drips in the tent, nothing to worry about. And I'm just waiting for the storm to pass. And then I'll move on down the river. There's nothing I can do now except just wait it out. The thunder, some lightning. It's just wait and see what happens and hope it passes quickly. This trip has truly turned into quite the adventure. Alright, we'll check in later. Alright, so I just pushed off from my island after the rain, after the thunderstorm. I'm underway. Another setback. But these things happen. So we're going to go down the river. We're going to put on as many river miles as we can. And that's going to be it. We'll set camp and do it again tomorrow. There's a good chance that I'm not making Herman. If I make Boring Springs, I can still say I paddled the entire Gasconade River. So, that's my views on that. Maybe I'm wrong, but that might be the way it has to be. I pushed off at 9:15. So, see how it goes. Yeah, I had said yesterday that I was entering the Gasconade Narrows. That wasn't right. I'm headed towards the Gasconade Narrows pretty shortly. So that's why I'm upriver of Gasconade Narrows. I have come to the decision or idea this river is not meant to do alone. Okay, so this is where I'm at now. I got here after a morning of a thunderstorm, early morning. Thought the weather was going to clear. But I had very little cell phone service. I wanted better service, so I thought, well, the weather's going to clear. I'm going to move on downriver. So I put on, I don't know, 10 miles. And I wanted to stop here anyway. But I stopped here. Had pretty good cell phone service. So I texted my son and told him I was having a rough go of it. And he texted back, I want to come get you. I guess the weather's turned really bad, apparently. Going to get really bad. So he was worried about my safety. I was getting concerned with my safety myself. So when he suggested that he was going to pull me off the river, I didn't disagree. I kind of wanted to, but he knows the weather. Well, he was able to look at the weather, and he knows me, and he knows my capabilities. And if he felt it was safe for me to get off the river, or if he felt the safe thing to do was to get me off the river, then I gotta go with that. He has always pushed me. I guess it's a payback from when I pushed him when he was growing up. I guess he's getting his payback. But when he suggested, I want to come get you, alright, it was straight to the point. I want to come get you. That was all he had to say. I know better than to argue with him. Like I said, he's got good service in town, you know. So he knew what the weather was going to be like. He was probably watching the weather, worried about me. So it was under his advisement to get me off the river. He thought that was the best course of action. I wasn't going to argue with him. So I agreed to let him come get me. So my trip ends here after 100 and some miles. If you look at the GPS here. So this is a nice little area. Waiting for the GPS to come up. This is a nice little area. Straight back there, just left of the potty house, there is a camping area, or at least somebody's camped there. This is the entrance off the road. Has a nice a nice concrete boat ramp. We'll take a look at the GPS. See how many miles I got in on this trip. Got 109.8 miles on this trip. Give you any idea what that's like. Started Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. This is a Wednesday, right? Yeah, so Sunday, Monday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 5 days to go 100 miles. 3 years ago, I put in at Schlicht Springs and I did 112 miles in 4 days. And that was in a shorter kayak, slower kayak. And it was loaded to the max of the weight capacity. Fitzgerald, I'm 100 pounds away from max capacity. And I couldn't cover near the miles. So this is the end of my trip. I will do this trip. I will finish this trip. I will start again at the beginning, and I will make it all the way to Herman. I will not be doing it solo though. With the trees down and everything, that may get cleared up. It won't happen this year, so I'm shooting for maybe next year to make an attempt at it again. Maybe those trees won't be there, and maybe it'll be easy to go. It's a river, who knows? But I will not be doing this river again solo. Not this trip. It's just way too demanding for one person. Or maybe it's because I'm almost 60 years old. I don't know. But I am in great shape for my age. I mean, so yeah. After discussing with my son, we both agreed it was time for me to get off the river. So this is where my trip ends. Which now the sun's going to come out. And it's okay. Because it's clear I wasn't going to make it to Herman. Not after the late start this morning. And I'm not even sure I would have made it to Boiling Springs, which was my alternate goal. So, you know, it's a river. You take what it gives you. Thanks for watching. I'd like to thank all my Facebook viewers. Facebook people for all their support. And I'll see you on the next video.